The first significant event of the 1960s would be John F. Kennedy's presidential win against his opponent, Richard Nixon. He beat Nixon by just over 100,000 votes. In 1961, President Kennedy signed legislation to make minimum wage go from $1 to $1.25. In 1961, President Kennedy promised to get a man on the moon before the end of the decade.
In 1962, President John F. Kennedy proposed big tax cuts and an act that was called the Tax Reduction Act, and it was passed in 1964.
The biggest event in the 1960s was John F. Kennedy's assassination. He was assassinated in Dallas, Texas, inside of his car.
In 1964, President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This act outlawed discrimination in public facilities such as parks and accommodations such as hotels. This also prohibited employment discrimination on the basis of race, ethnicity, or religion and gender. Hey man, did you hear about that Tet Offensive, bro?
Yeah, dude, it's amazing how the U.S. is discrediting the real reports of Vietnam.
Yeah, man, I think it's pretty messed up how the Vietnam people just launched an attack on the Lunar New Year, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and how the Viet Cong are so strong and attacking the U.S. Army, and they're lying to us,
Yeah,
basically saying that we're winning.
Yeah, I can't believe that, man. It really discredits them. To close out the 1960s, Nixon wins presidency over LBJ by over 100 electoral college votes.